Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
The story so far. Alaya and her robot, Six, are looking for a missing roboticist, Janiki Renba. The trail has led them to a ruin hidden inside the center of a dangerous river vortex known as the Cyclones. But what was Renba doing here? And why did he want Miyari to follow him? And where is Renba? Is he still here? How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Heaven's Vault file. So right away, I actually want to address something that I realized while editing. I think I'm pretty sure I got this wrong. So I think I had the right idea in my original video. I think this symbol is we. Because I think I was right in saying that, like, I was watching the video back as I was editing it, and I was looking at the symbols and looking at my decisions, and I think I was right in saying that this symbol, the first one at the beginning of this word, means that this is referring to a noun. And more specifically, it's a noun referring to like a being. And then further beyond that, like if we go to this, so I think the this symbol at the beginning of waters, that like one loop, that refers to a noun that is a thing. So it's not unlike, see how in us, this first symbol is the same as in I, which means it's a noun referring to a person. I think this one, whoa, can I not? Okay, I guess it's not going to let me go over to there. But in waters, the first symbol, I think, refers to a noun that's a thing. And then the, like, in the word link and in the word drink, and you can see that it has, you can see the same symbol in pray. Those two lines, I think, mean a verb, and you can see it in blesses as well. Those are all, this means that the word is a verb. So yeah, I think I got that wrong, which means I would have gotten, did I get this right? Yeah, that's just the word drink. Which means I would have gotten this wrong as well. Wasn't there one other one that I used for the word here? I guess there wasn't. So I think this is rivers because it begins with the word water. Because I got hung up on the eagle and sun motif. So this is we. This is a verb. This one I don't know. So, like, for this one, on would make more sense. And maybe the like, apostrophe kind of means it's a proposition, which would make sense for of. So on rivers of light, we... So because this is most likely within the context of this now being a rivers, I believe this now has to be on Rivers of Light. We sail home because the the rivers of light are what we use to sail from planet to planet. So this has to be, like, at the very least, I think this is more correct than what I had before. So yeah. And then was that it? I think that was it. Yeah, I think we're good on that front. So let me go ahead and head back. Let's go ahead and question. The building won't actually cave in on us, will it? I cannot guarantee that, mistress. It was made by farmers. Okay, so let's go ahead. So where we last left off, we had found this house, we got into this box, and we found a crown. That might be the lost crown of Iox. So let's go ahead and remark. This house has been built right up against the rock face. Must have been cold here. Whoever lived in this place would have kept their fire burning constantly. I wonder what they did for wood. Okay, so we can't go that way. They have there's an axe. A workbench. A workbench. Whoever lived here would have needed to be self-sufficient. Then they would have needed water. Water, mistress. This is a comfortable space. Wide, open, old, mistress. Let's see what's in this door. I could slip through here. Not quite yet. Remark? But I don't understand why Renba would have come out here. There's nothing to find. Nothing anymore. But there was a body. I wonder if this door is jammed. Or if it might open. Look at this. Swirls and flows. These are rivers. The detail. Who lived here? Who drew this? These look like rivers of the Ghost Wake. This must be where the crystal charm shard came from. But no one goes to Ghost's Wake. Enough evidence located to search for a site. A site from the mural in Ghost's Wake, okay. Is that an inscription? It seems so. This one is several words. So... me? I believe you can be confident of your translation for me, now, mistress. Let's see now. Okay, so this is a verb. So now it's not going to be now. It's going to be either take or find. Let me go to the other word. Okay, so based on the options, the obvious thing, and I think the thing I'm going to go with, is take me home. I think that's what it is. Does Take Me Home work? Is this where whoever lived here came from? I thought this place was built by people from Mayersi. No one comes from Ghost's Wake. Let me really quick turn the music down, because it is a bit loud again. Okay, so we have that now. Let's see. I'm so worried about missing stuff.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
We have found 2 interesting artifacts here, the crystal charm shard and the crown. Also, we have located one new location of interest, the site from the mural. I suggest we take the crown to Professor Miyari directly. We must also inform her of our theories about Renba. I'd like to activate the hopper now, mistress. We still more to do here. More to do here. There must be more to this place. I want to know who lived here, who died here, and what happened to Renba. What is a hopper, anyway? A short-distance teleporter, mistress. There's so much stuff that can be, like, missed. I don't want to, like... No way through here. Though it would have once been opened enough. A carving. There's something carved above the door. I'm going to have to guess the whole thing. I'm feeling confident this is light. This is a noun that refers to a thing. And it has what I think is the word home in it, and also has the word forever in it. Because didn't forever have the same something? Buried, death, light into night, maybe? I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if it's right, though. Light into night? Some kind of blessing, maybe? Really quick, up. Is that the same symbol? We sail home? Two circles and a thing. Oh god. It's not the same. Which means that this is not home. Maybe this is like an abstract concept. We sail forever. Which would make this... Maybe that has to do with time? Maybe I'll stick with this. Light into night. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Let's take another look inside. Oh, a glint above the door? There's something up here. A blade? A dagger. A little corroded, but beautifully crafted, and with an eagle and sun on the hilt. It has been inscribed, mistress. I can barely make the letters out, they're so small. Just need to split these up. Empresses? And fire? And... Something's gone wrong. I must have used the wrong words. Okay, so it's not as, streams wouldn't fit here, right? This has to be fire. I'm certain my translation for fire is right now. Now let's take a stab at that new word. Oh, that's all one word? So... the fact that it starts with the of symbol, of what I think is of, makes me think that this might be a proposition. But that's not an option. It does have to do with a person, maybe home, empires? Empire's fire? Because if it started with the like person looking symbol that emperor starts with, I would think this would be emperors. But it doesn't. It starts with the word that's in home, which makes me think it's empire. So let's go with that. Empire's fire. Huh. Thank goodness I didn't miss that. Now I'm paranoid. Let's take a look back upstairs. I will wait for you down here, mistress. I cannot climb stairs. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Nothing above this door. Nothing else in this room. Nothing above that door. 6 would not be happy with me for this. I wish I could get into those rooms. But it doesn't look like I can. Okay, let's go ahead and head outside towards the back of the house. Alright, let's go ahead and go up back. I could slip through here. Are you always this adventurous, mistress? I'm finding it quite exhausting. I'll be right back.
In the yard behind the house, there were tools. Plots of earth, washing hung out to dry. It was like the owner had slipped inside for a quick rucker before they came back to chop more wood. Someone had been building a life on this miserable rock.
What is this place? A mansion? Why build a mansion here? There's nothing here. Garden beds. Something must have been able to grow here once, though I can't see how. The smoke must be Renba. He's camping out here. Bone dry. There's something right here. I don't think Janiki found the crown. So why did he come here if not for the crown? For the body, maybe? Some kind of marker? Definitely isn't natural. There's something hanging here. A necklace. What are these things? Flat beads. Ceramic? I'm not sure. The sticks are all but petrified. It can't even rot out here. But there's something cut into it. There's a few words in this one. Keep. I think keep must be right. Fire, death. Huh. If that's not death, I'll have to figure that out. This has to do with... This is a person. Crushers? What is that? Death keep you. Garden keep you. This is a noun. Actually, can I see this phrase again really quick? I fear death? Now, let's see. Here's the translation where I saw that word before. Maybe this is Beloved? I watched Beloved? Because I thought of death as a person, but maybe it's not a person? I don't know. Let's go back. Now to work out what the other words mean. Okay, this has to be you, because me and you, they're very similar. So, people keep you, death keep you. Maybe death? Death keep you. This is a grave. I wonder if whoever dug that grave believed in the loop, like they do on Iox. The loopists say that to be reborn, a soul must return to the rivers. Burying someone prevents them from coming back. It's the worst thing you can do to your enemies. So, okay, so death keep you would make sense, which means that this... Nope. This is not death. Maybe stranger? It's not goddess. I fear stranger? We'll do that for now, just to see. So someone died here, and someone else buried them. But not Remba. The wood is far older than that. Is there anything else here? Oh. So who is buried outside then? Whoever owned this place first, perhaps? Before it was taken from them? Okay, I think we are good, maybe? I think I'm coming back, 6. You found a grave, mistress? I think so. I think someone came to this moon and buried its inhabitant. So 2 people died here. One upstairs, who was buried outside, and later another by the fire below. Huh. Let's go ahead and head outside. Whoops, this is not the right way. Let's go ahead and head outside. And then we will see what else is going on. Let's check out the shrine. You have collected one more ancient artifact here, the dagger. The curators on Ix will be most content with that. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Soon. Not yet. That's the shrine. Assuming it's not an outhouse. Is this channel natural? I don't think it is. Dug out. There must be a wellspring here. A feeble one. One that requires every drop to be used. There's something carved into the rock here. This is the end of a longer line of text. This has to be rivers. Toward? This is probably wrong now. And the fact she didn't say this was for sure rivers is making me nervous. Towards rivers. Earth? No, I don't actually no, I don't think it's Earth. Heart maybe? Does toward river's heart make sense? The shrine was built here. Is the stone inside from Maersi? No, mistress. I do not know where it is from. But Maersi does not have stone like that. Let's check out the shrine. There's another inscription. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Forever? Emperor? Emperors? Oh, maybe the, it would make sense if they said emperors live forever. So I think this is live. And then... yeah, it's a noun. Or not a noun, it's a verb. And maybe death, that's like... So maybe this symbol, the zigzag, means live, which is why it's in home and death, but the X in death nulls it. Maybe. Emperors live forever. I could still change my mind, but emperors live forever? Emperors? Here? What were the emperors doing out here? Someone lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed. Here, in the eye of the cyclones. Some kind of hermit? The ruin near Maercy is used as a hermitage. A stone pedestal. With someone in it. It's Gibenya from Maercy. The site was linked to Maercy then. That's somehow how Renba found it. The shrine is made of stone, but it's not the same stone as the moon itself. Is it as old as this building? The outer structure is, certainly, but the stone pillar, no. The buildings here are significantly older than that pillar. Brought by a later occupant, then. Whoever it was who buried the original occupant, maybe. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. An important ritual object. Evidently it is significantly more valuable than the goddess we found within. The figurine? This should tell us a little more about this place. It seems to be inscribed with tiny glyphs. They're impossibly small. This is one end of a blotted fragment of text. Goddess of? That little tick mark is definitely of. So, this is definitely a noun. Huh, it's noun and then verb. Hold. Maybe harvest? Goddess of harvest. That will do for now. So it's not Kibenian, it's something else. It's the goddess from Maercy, isn't it? You can recognize her by her hat. That's not a hat, Six. It's an aura. You are correct, mistress. It is not a hat. Evidently, it is more technically a fascinator. Is this a cave? Presumably the small clay figurine was made on Maercy then. That seems plausible. Clay being a material derived from waterlogged mud. Brought out here by a hermit from Maercy, back in a time when the Maersians were willing to sail. And into the cyclones, no less. It'll be dark in there. Renba? Nothing. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Nothing else to find in this shrine, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and see what's around here. Water would have run down the channel, right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. Not a bad way to live. If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. The smoke is this way. By all the moons and waters. It's a ship. I mean, it was a ship. Blackened. Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. Can we be sure this was Janiki's ship? No, mistress. But the circumstantial evidence is very strong. Did someone blast it from the sky? Really, mistress, that seems speculative to say the least. What could do that? Renba didn't hop it down. He landed his boat. Tried to. Or else he wasn't able to return. There are traces of an explosive propellant, mistress. I suspect Master Renba attempted to detonate himself off the surface of the moon. I'm sorry, what? Did he crash or did something destroy his ship? The robot thinks he was using some kind of propellant which ignited. So what do we do now? Return to Iox and inform Professor Miari, mistress. This was the hull. It must have been an explosion, mistress. And Janiki himself? Mistress, there is no hope. Janiki must have been sailing when it fell. He cannot possibly have survived. I suppose. I always assumed we would find Renba. I assumed... I don't know. That he was expecting us somewhere. Perhaps you can take the matter up with Renba in his next life, mistress. Before we get to a way down, let's go ahead and explore over here. Oh, actually, there's a lot of stuff to click on. Is there a way down? There might be more clues down there. I do not believe it would be wise, mistress. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. The fire here must have burnt up a lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin, mistress. Still, I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. There's something wedged under here. Seems to have survived the fire. Please, please don't be an arm. It's not an arm. A dented copper compass. I would guess it dates from the early Empire. This must have been aboard Janiki's ship. Another one of his finds. Is this what he took from the stand on the roof up there? But no. It's not from this moon. There's an inscription on the casing. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Home? Sail? I'm sure my translation for sail is correct now. And home must be right too. Oh, this is not towards then. Oh, if this is an X, if this would be towards, then this must be away. But that isn't the word for towards. It's a long one, but I think it must say rivers. So, from River's Heart. That makes sense. Yep. So I was right, the X nulls it. And this must be towards. Sail for home. Sail for home. I think that's right. Most likely, this comes from the same site as the piece of pot and the reliquary that we found on the site of Renba's cache. There must have been a strong connection between the two places. This should help us work out where to look for its location. Dented compass is built. There was a tripod up on the roof. Empty now. But it looks like it might have held something once. What kind of something? I would guess... if it's fixed... It said it was fixed, it couldn't be, like, turned. A telescope. This must have been some kind of outpost observatory. An interesting theory, mistress, but I cannot imagine what they wanted to observe. It must have burned for days. What do we tell Miari? The truth, surely, mistress. Janiki is gone. What I can't figure out is this. What was Renba doing finding ancient sites? He must have been following some kind of trail, mistress. But how that trail began and where it was leading him... most unclear. Is there anything under here? It doesn't look like it. What were you hiding, Renba? A good question, mistress. But he cannot hear you. Come on. How do I... This channel comes up from the rock. The wellspring must be down there somewhere. The spring is dead now, mistress, and you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Janiki is not here, mistress. Neither is anyone else. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Don't hassle me. I wonder if I don't think I'm missing anything. This is really cool, honestly. According to legend, the last emperor disappeared after Iox fell. He didn't die there with everyone else. Are you suggesting he came here? Why not? It would explain a few things. Not least that crown. The last emperor killed the hermit who lived here. Then the emperor buried them in the dirt. We only know that the emperor outlived them. We do not know there was a murder. The emperors of Iox were all devout believers in the loop, to bury someone outside instead of returning them to the rivers to be reborn. That's what you do to your worst enemy. If the emperor was hiding here, perhaps he did not want anyone returning to find him. Ooh, that'd be interesting. There's nothing we can do here, Six. Nothing at all. Okay, I think I found everything. So, really quick, let me see. If I go back to inscriptions... Let me make sure I got the crown right. Okay, I think this is correct. I wonder if that's a plural. All those lines there, I wonder if that means plural. Obviously the building is at least 700 years old. How do you work that out? I have been observing the rate of weathering on the stones, mistress. Extrapolating, this building is older than the founding of the Holy Empire on Iox. You know, Six, back on Iox, they say nothing is older than the Empire, that the Empire and the Fall are all that has ever been. If Iox does not believe in history, what is it they think you do? Okay, I think we found everything that can be found here. Very interesting. This has been fascinating. Let's go back to the ship. Take us back to the ship, Six. Stand by, mistress. What's happening?
Darkness.
This is not the Nightingale. Six? I hate robots. I hate them. They always do this kind of thing. Right before they give you the speech about how it was for your own good. Mistress, you are just about to step on a small ant. My ethical core required me to lock you inside this packing crate. It's cold in here. There you are. Where's your head? Miari. What about Miari? You followed me, Lexi. As I thought you might. Because you knew. Because you've always known. Of course I came. You laid a trail for me, so here I am. Renba. You are quite alone, Miari, and I have seen the truth of your lie. You are not what you claim. I know this, Miari. You asked me to look, and I found so much. Huh. Let's dig further. So who am I? You are just what you appear to be, and nothing more. Renba, you're a robot. Oh, I'm sure someone would have told me that. There isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than me. Lexi, there is a great darkness, an all-consuming, hungry darkness, and it is coming. Darkness. There is an ancient place, Miari. An observatory. It is watching, and it holds the wires of our fate in its claws. What fate? The loop is a lie. As you know. I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. Renba, just answer one question. What is the vault? It is the source. You have my apologies, mistress? I do not understand the question. Six? Yes, mistress? I observe we are not back on the Nightingale. There must be something wrong with the hopper. I will look into it. This way, mistress. You don't remember how we ended up in here. Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections, mistress. The eye aboard your ship is quite old. And no one called you just now. Evidently not, mistress. Do I trust this robot or no? Let's go ahead and say it. I was talking to Renba. Just now, through you. Mistress, Master Renba is dead. There's light this way. Although, given hoppers require line of sight to an hopper eye, I cannot see how we ended up at this spot. Some process of refraction, no doubt. I see where we are now. Although I still don't see how we got in there. You have acquired one more promising artifact here, the dented compass. I am sure Huang will want to catalog it for you. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Actually, don't leave. Oh, wait, no. Because, that's where we're gonna go ahead and end the episode. Fascinating stuff. I think... Yeah, I definitely have a better grasp of how the language works now. Than I did when I first tried to play this game. And, yeah, we found a bunch of artifacts. We have a new location to search for. We can either choose to go back to straight to Miari, or we can discover that other site. We could also, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. And then we got teleported into that cave somehow, and we spoke to Renba, and he told us about a darkness and a vault. So, yeah. I don't know where this is leading, but I'm very interested to find out. And I hope you guys are too. So thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.